Welcome back to the Ed Block Courage Cast. We're not on Radio Row anymore. Dwayne and I got a little stuffy for us. So we're out and about, and we just happened to run into former New Orleans Saints offensive lineman Jahri Evans. Jahri, how you doing? Thank you for joining us.
I'm doing good, man. It's a fun time out here in Vegas. A lot of events going on. I was at Jaws and Dick, a cigar event yesterday. Met a lot of guys and talked a little ball and just enjoying the atmosphere.
Is this the same event that our friend over here is struggling to get through today?
It was a pretty late one. It wasn't too bad, but it was a fun time. It's a little chilly outside, but it was a good time.
So my first question will be about the gentleman that's standing over here because he's had his ego stroked a couple times today. What can you tell me about what it was like with Dwayne back in the day?
Oh, it was awesome, man. We had a great staff, and, I think that's why we won a lot of games. That's why guys stayed healthy. And, we communicate with each other. A lot of fun times on the field and off the field in the city of New Orleans, and I'm glad to be back there on the coaching staff.
So, Jahri, tell us a little bit about the experience, the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Okay, you were close, but you didn't make the final six.
Right.
But tell us about that whole experience.
Yeah, the last 2 years been great. As a player, you're never really thinking about the individual accolades. You're just trying to go out there, play for the guys, play for the city, win as a team. But being retired the last, 5-6 years, I've been able to reflect on all the dominating plays that I had throughout my career. So, it feels like, you're playing again, you're in it, just like being back coaching. It's almost like you're playing again. So it's amazing. It's a lot of great names. Congratulations to all the guys that went in this year, and my turn to come soon.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Tell us about your injury history a little bit. Some of the things that you've gone through as a player, college and pro. What's the worst injury you sustained?
So, early on in my career, I broke my kneecap playing basketball. That's why I didn't go Division I. All my scholarships backed out. I had a hairline fracture right below my tibia, had 3 pins and a screw in there, 2 surgeries. One to put the hardware in and one to take the hardware out. So I was out of commission for 9 months. Didn't play my senior year. Missed football for 2 years. Got to Bloomsburg University, and then, I got hurt after my redshirt freshman year. Dislocated, fractured my ankle. Surgery immediately. Dr. Ball did a great job. Had a rod and 8 screws put in there. But also, I was exercise science major in school. I think that also allowed me to communicate with you and all the trainers and the doctors throughout my career, and my chiropractors, and do the necessary things to keep me healthy. I only missed 7 games in my 11 years in New Orleans. So, didn't really have many surgeries during the season. Only had 1 surgery, was the meniscus surgery that Dr. Cooper in Dallas did a great job with, and was back in 17 days. Only missed 3 games. So other than that, didn't miss a lot of games. And I think, just keeping myself in non-awkward positions and having a science background and being able to communicate with you guys on how to take care of my body, kept me on the field, kept my availability up high.
What would you say was your welcome to the NFL moment?
Oh, yeah. You might not remember, but you might remember when I got down there from the Poconos and I had a full lower body lockup. I got 1 bag of IV, and I was like, oh, I'm good. I tried to jump off the table. Next thing you know, quads, hamstring, complete lockup. All the trainers are like ice on my legs. I'm like, yo, this heat down here is ridiculous. But since then, I learned my lesson early that first OTA camp, and I didn't have any lockups after that. I made sure I stayed hydrated. But, losing 13 pounds in the practice is tough.
You mentioned the lack of injuries, which is very impressive considering the position you play. How were you able to manage that physical toll just on a daily basis? Because being a lineman, we're in car accidents on every play.
No, you're right. Playing with the proper leverage, keeping your legs moving, keeping your body out of those harmful positions. A lot of, I tell the guys now, a lot of functional training in the position that you play in. And then also doing the stuff off the field, cold tub, icing your body, make sure you're getting massages, make sure you're stretching. My chiropractor, Dr. Rob, played a huge role in that. We're at his house 2 times a week, making sure we're doing our body maintenance stuff, and a lot of guys was. So just having your routine in the building, and then having your routine outside the building, that helps you stay on the field.
What was that O-line fraternity like with you guys in New Orleans? Because it is such a brotherhood.
Yeah, it's It's awesome, man. It's really the position that kind of has the most guys in the building. You have like 10 to maybe 12, 13 guys. And, you know, guys all have different attributes, different sizes, different weights, different heights, different techniques and tools in their toolbox. So we all know what each other go through, and we all know how difficult it is to block these defensive linemen, especially as the game becomes more and more passing. So, you know, we just encourage each other and understand that we have one bad play and it's like we have a bad game. So we all kind of feel that and know how it is to be that guy that gets the flag, and you can have 65 good plays and that 67 play that's a bad play you get on TV for it. So we never really get on TV as much or the notoriety for the good plays. But so that fraternity of O-linemen is kind of about that, just encouraging each other to do the unsung hero stuff that we love to do, take care of our quarterbacks, pick up our running backs, and, you know, get touchdowns.
Did you ever have a holding penalty in your career that you truly believed was a hold?
Yeah, I held every play. That's what, you know. But my hands were inside. The D lineman know once I get my hands on you, it's over with. But one year, so I'll share a story. So the year that they moved the ref from behind the linebackers to behind the line of scrimmage, that was the most holds I've gotten my whole career. Every game I was averaging a hold. Coach Payton was on me, and the media was like, well, we know he's the best holding guard in the league. So that was funny, but yeah, the refs kept their eyes on me pretty frequently.
Speaking of penalties,
yeah,
I remember one in particular. Let's see if you can remember this one.
I already know what you're gonna say.
We're in Pittsburgh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. The play's over, Dave. The play's over.
I already like where this is going.
Players are getting up. Here he comes.
He fluffing it a little bit.
Whoa! 15-yarder.
Yeah.
Coach Payton, you're not worth 15 yards.
Yeah. Rookie year, Coach Payton was good for getting on you. You know, the play wasn't over. People wasn't getting up, but hey, I played to the whistle, man. And hey, Reggie had the ball. You never know. Reggie was never stopped. The whistle that I heard.
That whistle was over. People was getting up off the pile, Jahri. You just flew in and just smashed somebody.
I did. I came in hot, but you know, hey, that's how we play up front, man. You got to finish before they finish you.
That's
so,
right.
You know, I was playing to the whistle. I played that way in college. I played that way my whole career in the league, and you know, it worked well for me.
Who you picking Sunday?
I'm gonna go with the Niners, man. It's hard to go against Mahomes and Andy Reid, Big Red, and those guys. They've been finding a way to win, but I'm gonna go with San Fran. I think, you know, Trent Williams and McCaffrey and Purdy going to use his legs a little bit, you know what I mean, to maybe move the chains and have some efficiency in some drives, but I'm going to go with San Fran.
Interesting.
I love the linemen. I coach linemen at the high school level. We always mention when we're going to compliment a position, a team, the linemen are always mentioned first.
Hey, it starts up front, man. Everybody knows that, you know.
Jahri, thank you for the time.
Appreciate
you guys, for sure.